Grant, for many Americans, their passwords have become something of a measure of trust.
Yeah, a new study finds couples are growing more and more comfortable sharing their passwords with their online, to their online accounts, I should say, from Netflix to Facebook, even their email account. And Bill Gephardt gets it on why some say that level of sharing can actually help, but then some say it could hurt.
You know what? I don't buy it. It's just me. You know, if you say so, but, you know, I've talked this over with my wife as we were putting the story together, and she says, you know, it's kind of like opening somebody else's mail. You know what? No, there's nothing to hide, but it's my mail. I should be the one to open it. That's the way we've carried on our whole lives. I'm still an individual, even if I'm married, and I've been married for many, many years. And do I have a right to some privacy? Does she? I think yes. How do you feel about this? As technology encroaches further and further into our personal lives, couples face new and sometimes contentious choices. And is this a biggie? Should couples share their passwords to their email accounts, social media profile, or both, or everything?
Yeah.
And why?
Because she's my spouse. No secrets.
Because I think it's a sign of trust, and I'd want to be able to trust my husband. So if I'm not willing, then I wouldn't be willing to marry him, I guess.
At this point, we pretty much share everything. If she wanted my password, I don't see no problem giving it to her. I'm not hiding anything. If she wants to check my email or anything, that's up to her.
Pew Research looked into this question recently, and they asked 2,200 people in a committed relationship, do you share your passwords with your partner? Well, 2 out of 3 people answered, like on that sound, yes. I've shared my passwords, pardon me, with my online partner to an online account. 27% take it even farther by sharing their email passwords. 59% said they've given their passwords to their significant other of 5 years or less. At 10 years or more into a relationship, nearly 3 out of 4 say they're sharing their passwords. Well, for many, holding on to their passwords, email accounts, or social media profiles could be that last bastion of personal privacy. But others, including a marriage counselor we talked with, argue there are no secrets when you're in a committed relationship.
Isn't it just a little bit like planning a will? I mean, don't we want to be open with all things of where the money is and where the debt is, where the passwords are? It's living your life as one.
Dr. Liz Hale is a fan of complete transparency in a committed relationship. She says knowing each other's passwords could foster an open and healthy relationship.
Anytime we're not sharing kind of the full scope of life, full truth, full password, I think we could be headed for a little bit of trouble. It's kind of like, why play with fire?
Hale dismisses the notions that sharing passwords give couples a way to keep tabs on each other by snooping. Instead, she argues the way we share is a way of bonding or showing trust that can give couples peace of mind.
It's like permissible privacy in a way. When you know that it's there, it just gives you that sense of relief. And yet, if you had some suspicion, and suspicions would usually come from our own fears, it's really all about fear.
So, you know, we went downtown. We asked people whether or not they would share their email and social media passwords with their significant others. We really expected to find more than a few saying, absolutely not. That's an invasion of privacy, and I'm not going to cross that line. But the closest we got to that was this response.
I actually have, and I changed it because my husband won't give me his.
Dr. Hale says it's not an immediate red flag when you ask your partner to share their passwords and they refuse. Does she say it puts a limit on the trust between a couple, but it doesn't mean they can't be happy? All right. So look, you know, I've always opened my own mail. It's come to me, and when it goes to my wife, I don't touch it. It could be financial stuff. It could be anything. You know, I don't need a password. I just need my finger to open that envelope.
When you said that, because I'm the same way, I don't open my husband's mail. Yeah. He doesn't open mine. And when you said that, I thought, you know, I get that. And so I would never open his email with, so yeah.
I think sometimes it's a chicken and egg thing maybe, right. Okay? Yeah. Because, you know, if you won't share your password, what are you hiding? Or, why must I give up my password? I'm not hiding anything. I trust you because I give it up or because I don't give it up.
But in that respect, if you're not hiding anything, then why not just give it up for marital bliss?
Why do you have to have my password?
Why not?
You know, why? Well, see? And that's where it's the chicken and egg thing, you know. Which do you prefer? Now,
Mentality.
I am not one when I'm married. My wife and I are separate people. And we have secrets and we have fantasies that we might not share with each other. And we communicate with each other online, and we communicate with others. Does my wife need to know everything I talk to at work, and the males and females and whatnot, as long as I am not violating, say, the promises I've made to her? Then does she need to check up on me? Do I need to check up on her? That's my feeling.
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear about the Bill Gephardt fantasies that you don't share with your wife.
Oh, I share them with you always. You
Got that. All right, we'll be right back with another check of a big traffic situation on the roads right now. Let's get out of here quickly.